the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
Our brand, Octus Legacy Private Wealth Management, is a reflection on our commitment to our clients, each other, and the growth we hope to achieve. As friends for multiple years, we operate like a tight-knit family where harmony and collaboration thrive. Our dedicated team of financial professionals complement each other, drawing on decades of shared experience. With a keen eye for detail, we understand each other's strengths, allowing us to deliver quality service. Our camaraderie extends beyond the workplace. We connect as friends, checking in over the weekends to stay connected. Our bond transcends the typical 9-to-5 workday, reflecting our commitment to genuine relationships. To become a client today, call us at 405-252-5925.
Day in and day out.
Well, good evening, everybody, and welcome back here on Squirtle.tv as we continue coverage of the 59th Annual Tournament of Champions presented by Quick Trip. Again, right here on Squirtle.tv is coming up. The semifinal round on the boys' side, as it will be Booker T. Washington, the Hornets, taking on the Oklahoma City Millwood Falcons. Booker T. Washington, again, one of the top teams in 5A. They come in with a record of 7-3 after knocking off Class A's OK yesterday, 72-51. Before that, they've had a couple of losses in Missouri. Before that, they had 3 straight wins to knock off Jinx, East Central, and Collinsville before those 2 losses in Missouri. Both of those back on December the 20th and the 21st. But again, Booker T. Washington 7-3 coming into the matchup here today. Again, the Millwood Falcons, again, they are 3-2 so far this season. Number 1 team out of 3A. Again, most recently, before the Tournament of Champions, they were knocked off by Shawnee Mission Northwest 78-62. They were a winner yesterday in the opening round in a close game over 4A's Crossings Christian 63-58. So again, 7-3 Booker T versus, again, 4-2 Oklahoma City Millwood. We'll take a break, come back, and have more of your pregame show as we get you set for Oklahoma City Millwood and Booker T coming up next. The 59th Annual Tournament of Champions, presented by Quick Trip and powered by Squirtle.tv.
Day in and day out, you're committed. Every practice, every training, every game, every meet, you put in the work. Your fans may not see it, but you do. You have a story to tell, a personal brand, a career to launch, and an audience to connect with. Take control of your story with Athleon.co. You're doing the work. You deserve to benefit from it.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and ranch land, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963.
So you want to create your future, discover a path worth traveling down, find a career to get excited about. For decades, Career Tech has been training talented, skilled individuals, empowering them to step into a career that fuels not only their life, but the Oklahoma workforce. These individuals are the heartbeat of this state's economy. Individuals just like you. Create your future today at Oklahoma Career Tech.
This is Game Time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
Welcome back to the BOK Center for continuing coverage of the Tournament of Champions. Dustin Goodell here with you alongside Matt Adair as we move to the semifinals on the boys' side. The first matchup of the night, Booker T. Washington and Oklahoma City Millwood. And Matt, we welcome you to the broadcast. And I got to tell you, this is going to be I'm happy that you and I are getting to do this because it'll be one of the biggest games of the night.
I'm telling you, this is a contest that a lot of people are going to be tuning in to try and see who gets the edge in this one. Two great teams that don't ever get to play each other finally get to meet up here at the Tournament of Champions. Couldn't have a better venue than the BOC or BOK.
But again, two of the winningest programs, not only in Oklahoma high school basketball, but again, of course, in their respective classes. These programs are number 1 and number 2 in boys state basketball championships. You've got 33 divided between these two schools. Millwood has 17. Booker T with 16. The last time these two teams actually met was back on December the 5th of 2014. Booker T actually knocked off Millwood 53-41 at the Millwood Invitational. So two teams you don't get to play a lot, but an outstanding matchup between 3A and 5A.
Yeah, this is the kind of thing that the Tournament of Champions has really built its reputation on over the decades that this has been going on. 59 of these tournaments with this year's offering, and this is one of the best matchups that I think it's drawn in a very long time, and that's with some incredibly talented fields. And it's not just these two teams, Dustin, but the boys' game coming up at the end of the night is going to be an absolute war as well. Owasso and Weatherford meet out here, and I mean, whoever walks away with the gold ball from this tournament has really accomplished something.
They certainly have. Let's go with the Booker T. Washington Hornets starting lineup led by head coach Eli Brown. They'll start a junior number 0, Isaac Sanders, a sophomore number 1, Jock Mitchell, a junior number 2, Mason Matalis, a senior number 3, Jamari Simpson, and the final starter, the senior number 5, BJ Harris. Of course, a year ago, Booker T. Washington, again coming off a 25-3 season. They lost in the 5A state finals to Midwest City against 69-66. In one of their top players, of course, Barron Harris Jr. He's got a couple of offers already to go play college basketball at the next level. For the Falcons, they're led by head coach Dorian Williams. Their starting lineup will look like this: a 6-foot senior number 1, Braylon Goins, 5'11" junior guard Isaiah Wilkes, wearing jersey number 2, 6'4" junior number 3, Amari Barrett, 6'1" junior number 5, Chris Clay, and the final starter, a 6'4" junior number 23, Jonathan Van Buren. Of course, Oklahoma City Millwood a year ago lost in the state finals. They finished 20-9, lost to Oklahoma Christian 55-50. They're led by, of course, Isaiah Wilkes, who's in their top junior player, brings back a wealth of talent and experience. Also, again, positioned as one of these teams in the top in 3A. Wilkes does have some Division I offers: Valparaiso, Bradley, UT Arlington, and University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Again, all of that according to his Twitter. So who knows, after this, he might end up having a few more if he goes out and has a big game.
Oh, I can imagine that they'll be flying in with all the coaches' eyes that are bound to be on this matchup.
So we're ready to go. Falcons will be in the blue with the red trim, white numbering across the front and the back, with Millwood in white across the front. Hornets in the whites with the orange numbering, orange trim, the black scripted Hornets across the front, and the orange numbering on the front and the back, as Millwood will be moving right to left, Booker T. Washington left to right. We are about ready to go from the first boys semifinal matchup here tonight from the Tournament of Champions. Just finished up Broken Arrow and Booker T. Washington. Booker T. Washington a winner in that one as Jamari Simpson set to jump for Booker T. Washington. A little bit early that time as he'll jump against Van Buren. The opening tip, won and controlled by the Hornets, moving left to right. Come the Hornets into the front court. The opening possession of the ball game as Jock Mitchell goes left wing to BJ Harris. Wants to get started early. Cut off on the baseline. Back into the hands of Matalis for the left wing 3. No good. Rebound on the floor picked up by Isaiah Wilkes. Up ahead to Goins. He's trapped, goes back to Wilkes, left elbow. Cross-court pass to Chris Clay, right wing. Now to the corner to Barrett. Mari Barrett stays with the dribble, now picked it up, lobs near side in the hands of Wilkes. 7:25 to go. Quarter number 1 here in this boys semifinal matchup. As Barrett at the foul line, leans in with a runner, no good. And the rebound secured by Jamari Simpson. Here comes Simpson quickly down the floor into the paint, dips it off for the reverse layup, good from Jock Mitchell. And Booker T strikes first. They lead it 2-0.
It was good play both ways right there. A defensive rebound for each team and then a basket in transition. I think maybe just the entree of what's going to be a big-time main course of a game.
7:04 to go in the opening quarter. 2-0 Booker T leading Oklahoma City Millwood. Falcons have it. That's Wilkes. Quickly up ahead to Chris Clay. Clay had it knocked away, got it back. Goes back to Wilkes' bump. No foul called on Simpson. Wilkes on the drive into the paint. Cut off. Back out to Clay. Right wing for a three. Rattled out. No good. Jock Mitchell there for the rebound. Up ahead to Sanders. Now to Simpson. Back to Sanders. Near side to Mitchell. Jock Mitchell with the only 2 points of the ball game as Booker T leads Millwood 2-0. Mitchell drives towards right through the back cut that time, laying it too far out in front of Mason Matalis, though, and that'll be a turnover on the Hornets.
First turnover of the game goes to Booker T.
Well, I like the idea with the little back door, but just nobody home that time. As Amari Barrett up ahead to Clay, back to Barrett. Barrett penetrates into the paint, kicks it out, left corner three from Goins, no good. Backside rebound, tipped around on the floor, picked up by the Hornets as B.J. Harris has it. Harris now into the hands of Jock Mitchell. Turnaround shot is good off the glass. 4 straight for Jock Mitchell.
And just like that, Booker T's out 4-0.
And there's Wilkes with the runner in the paint, and the answer is good. And Oklahoma City Millwood is on the board.
Stops the 4-0 run from Booker T. Washington as they go right back on attack.
As Barrett into the paint. Actually, that was Jamari Simpson. Got into the paint. Millwood got a hand on it, forcing the jump ball to go back to the Falcons.
Second turnover for Booker T. Washington.
Riley Williams will check in now for Booker T. Williams in for B.J. Harris. Amari Barrett will inbound on the baseline. 94 feet to go. Inbound pass to Isaiah Wilkes. Up ahead to Clay. And Clay traveled with a basketball. We're putting the ball on the floor, and that'll be a turnover against Millwood.
Started to look like he wanted to go down the sideline, then cut in at the last minute. Got both feet moving before the basketball got on the floor.
Well, the official right there in front of him. An easy call for him as Jock Mitchell will inbound to the backcourt. 5:48 to go in the opening quarter. The first boys semifinal matchup here at the Tournament of Champions. Booker T leads Millwood 4-2. As here's a contested jumper up and good from Isaac Sanders. Nice shot there from Sanders. First made 3 of the game. Booker T leads 7-2, and they come up with nearly a steal, and they do as it's Jock Mitchell back the other way. Mitchell sidesteps a defender, kicks it out left wing to Sanders. Back straight away to Simpson. Hornets don't have the numbers there. I thought they did in transition. They'll back it out and reset. As Simpson takes the handoff from Sanders. Sanders down to Simpson. Simpson on the penetration. Pull up, right elbow jumper, rattles in good from Jamari Simpson. 9-2 Booker T. First 2 points of the game from Simpson. Here's the answer in the corner from Clay is good from the left wing. Big shot from Chris Clay, and the Falcons needed that one.
Falcons just look a little unsettled to get things started, but all of a sudden starting to find their rhythm offensively.
Jock Mitchell with it, 4:40 to go. A sag off of Mitchell. Mitchell, crossover move, backs down the defender, back out. Here's a 3 from Riley Williams, rattled out, no good. Chris Clay skying for the rebound. Clay down the center of the floor. Picks his dribble up, goes back to his right to Amari Barrett. Back to Wilkes. 4:20 to go here in the opening quarter. Wilkes goes far side to Van Buren. Now back near side to Goins. Into the corner to Clay. Back to Goins, deep left wing. Millwood being patient here on offense.
I was going to say that exact same thing. Really kind of meticulously working the outside right now. Watching how the defense adjusts.
Goins, left wing to Wilkes, back to Goins. Cross court to Clay at the right elbow. Good ball movement. Here's a right corner three from Van Buren. No good. It's an air ball. Rebound pulled down by Jock Mitchell.
Maybe just a partial block on that one, too, to set up that rebound.
Sanders baseline jumper, too strong, no good. Riley Williams with the offensive rebound, and then a bounce pass underneath to Jock Mitchell, who laid it in off the glass. So 2 more from Jock Mitchell. He's got 6 of the 11, and it's 11-5. Booker T. Washington on top.
First offensive rebound of the game, first chance for second chance points for either team, and Booker T. Washington uses it to expand their lead.
Clay, right wing, another 3. Good from the right wing. Big shot from Chris Clay. He's got 6 of the 8. It's 11-8.
Don't let Clay get hot from behind that arc. He only needs a moment to set that shot up, too. Good, quick release.
Jock Mitchell hands to Matalis. Matalis back to Mitchell. Steps through with the runner. No good. Got his own offensive rebound. Had it knocked away from behind, but they're going to whistle a foul against Millwood on the rebound.
And here we are at the 2:54 mark, our first foul of the game.
So this will go on Braylon Goins. That'll be his first. As B.J. Harris back in for Jamari Simpson. Matalis will inbound on the baseline. Inbound will go to Harris. Near side now to Isaac Sanders. Matalis with a right wing. 2:45 to play in the opening quarter. Cross-court pass to Harris, left wing. Bounce pass to Jock Mitchell. Backs down the defender. Mitchell at the left block. Turns and shoots over 2 defenders and drew the foul as Jock Mitchell will head to the free throw line for 2 more.
Be the second foul on Goins. In back-to-back possessions now, he's picked up 2 quick fouls.
So Goins with 2 against the team as Jock Mitchell to the free throw line. First free throw attempts of the game for either team. As Booker T leads at 11-8, 2:39 to play here in quarter number 1. First free throw from Mitchell is up and good.
Booker T. Washington winning the battle of points in the paint. Millwood started to become snipers from out behind the three-point arc.
Isaiah Wilson in for Millwood, the 5'11 sophomore in for Braylon Goins. For Booker T, they'll counter with Isaac Sanders out. L.J. Scott checked into the game now. So 1 more free throw from Jock Mitchell. He's got 7 in the game. This would give him 8 as he connects on the second.
Pretty good first quarter of play, and there's still 2.5 minutes left in it. He's already stacked up 8.
Jamari Simpson back into the game for Jock Mitchell as he gets a much-deserved rest. 2:39 to go, opening quarter, 13-8, Booker T leading. With it in the backcourt is Isaiah Wilson. Wilson speeds across the timeline, up ahead to Clay. Pump fake, steps in for the long-range 2. It's no good. Riley Williams with a 2-handed rebound. Up ahead to B.J. Harris. He's been quiet so far until he attacks the rim and scores off the glass there. Nice finish from B.J. Harris, his first 2. 15-8. Booker T on top as Clay underneath to Van Buren, stolen away. Right into the hands of Jamari Simpson. Outlet pass up ahead, laying it up and in is B.J. Harris. He's got 4 straight. The lead is now 17-8. With Booker T getting it done on the defensive end, and here's a runner from Wilkes, no good. Rebound goes right back to Wilkes, left corner. He'll try the contested 3, no good, but he was fouled as Wilkes will be bailed out by the Hornets that time. As Jock Mitchell and Isaac Sanders set to check back in.
Riley Williams picks up his first foul, and that will set Millwood up for 3 free throws from Isaiah Wilkes.
Well, if you're Wilkes and the Falcons, you need these 3, and the first one is up and no good. 2 more, though, from Wilkes. Wilkes' second foul shot is up and good. As Jock Mitchell now into the game for Matalis. One more from Isaiah Wilkes. He's made 1 of 2 so far. Wilkes' second free throw is up and good as he'll knock down 2 of 3. It's 17-10 Booker T. A little pressure here in the backcourt, 3-quarter court from Millwood. On the near side is Jock Mitchell as they cross the timeline. Mitchell, cross-court pass, left wing. Floating up the three, no good. That time was from B.J. Harris. Rebound to Millwood's Amari Barrett. Barrett back the other direction. All the way in. Shot was too strong, no good. Ball's on the floor, picked up by Isaac Sanders. Outlet pass to Jock Mitchell. Here comes Mitchell on the near side. Cross court to Harris. And then Harris caught traveling the basketball. That'll be a turnover against Booker T.
Got that as their third 2 turnovers for Millwood so far in the game. Another substitution for Booker T. Washington as they will re-enter Mason.
Oh, yeah, Mason Matalis. Yeah.
Matalis.
$1:15 to go in the opening quarter. 17-10 Booker T. Leading Millwood. Barrett, right wing to Clay. Back straight away to Wilkes. He'll try the three. No good. Jock Mitchell there for the rebound. Spun off the defender. Here come the Hornets. Out to Simpson, and then Simpson travels with the basketball. Back-to-back turnovers on Booker T.
Hesitation got him that time, Dustin. Looked at the three. Maybe should have just gone ahead with his first instinct there, but then saw a lane, wanted to penetrate. Got caught moving his feet.
Under a minute to go in the opening quarter. 17-10 Booker T leads. As Barrett. They'll go to Van Buren near the left block. Into the paint. Up with the right-handed jump hook. No good. It was just short. Rebound to Simpson. Outlet pass. Matalis into the paint. Turns and shoots and scores. So Mason Matulis will pick up his first 2 of the game. 19-10. Booker T leading it. On the drive is Barrett. Contested runner. No good. They'll whistle a foul call, though, on Booker T.
First one on.
Mason Matulis will pick up his first. Just the second team foul as Amari Barrett to the free throw line. His first trip there as the first free throw's up and good. Millwood now 3 for 4 as a team from the foul line. They'll have one more from Barrett. Second free throw good.
4 out of 5 right now is Millwood from the charity stripe.
Second free throw good as it's 19-12. Booker T on top, 20 seconds to go. Cross-court pass to Simpson. Back near side to Mitchell. Back to Simpson, 15. As Harris drives baseline. Pull-up runner, no good. And the rebound tipped around to Mitchell. Now they'll go left wing. Here's an open three from Simpson. Grazed the rim, no good. And the offensive rebound and stick back was no good from Sanders, but he was fouled. This will be on Isaiah Wilson, I believe.
His first. That will send Sanders to the line for Booker T. Washington. Just their second set of free throws so far. Booker T, 2 of 2 from the foul line.
And Jock Mitchell with the other 2 makes. His first free throw from Isaac Sanders is up and good. So one more from Isaac Sanders. It's to extend the Hornets' lead to 9. Second free throw's up and good as Sanders gets them both. Here's the inbound with 4.3 to go. Inbound will go into the hands of Wilson. 2 seconds, 1 second. Wilson over to the far side, and that's how the first quarter will come to a close. All Booker T in the opening 8 minutes. They lead at 21-12 here in this boys semifinal matchup. We'll take a break, come back. Quarter number 2 begins next. The 59th Annual Tournament of Champions brought to you by Quick Trip here on Squirtle.tv.
In our business and at our firm, it's all about preparation, preparation, preparation. We are advocates for our client. We speak for them. So as a part of that advocacy, it involves hiring the best experts. It's doing the legal research. It's doing the medical research. That is advocacy behind the scenes. It's not just the bells and whistles in front of the jury.
Anger, anxiety, worry.
Welcome back for quarter number 2. Dustin Goodo alongside Matt Adair. Booker T. Washington on top of Millwood here in this boys semifinal matchup here at the Tournament of Champions. Hornets lead at 21-12 after the first 8 minutes of play. Hornets will start with the basketball as there's a three from the right wing up and no good from Atulis. And the rebound pulled down by Wilkes. Here comes Wilkes, speeds through traffic, kicks it out to Barrett, left wing. He'll try the three. No good as he missed everything there. Offensive rebound and stick back is good, though, from Mark Presley. At his first 2 of the game.
First offensive board of the game for Millwood, too. First chance that they got second chance points in the stat column.
Simpson pulls up left wing for a three. It's good. So Jamari Simpson now with 5 in the game. The lead back to 10. Barrett left wing. Bounce pass to Van Buren. Fakes a pass left. Dives into the paint. And his shot is up and no good, but did draw the foul as it'll be a blocking foul against Isaac Sanders.
Got that as just the first on Isaac Sanders.
So Jonathan Van Buren to the free throw line. First free throw is up and it's good.
Van Buren records his first point of the game with that shot. Substitution off of the bench of the Falcons. Braylon Bradshaw will enter the game.
First appearance from Bradshaw here this evening is one more upcoming from Van Buren. Second free throw is up and no good from Van Buren. So he knocks down 1 of 2. Lead stays at 9. Booker T. Washington leading Millwood as Jock Mitchell has to call a timeout as he's trapped near the midcourt stripe, so we'll take the timeout as well. 7:04 to go until halftime. Booker T leading Millwood 24-15. Back to the BOK Center after this, the 59th Annual Tournament of Champions, presented by Quick Trip and powered by Squirtle.tv.
Anger, anxiety, worry, and disbelief. These are normal emotions to feel with an unplanned pregnancy. You have options, and you are not alone. Hope Pregnancy Center in Alva is a safe, confidential, and compassionate place to land. Hope offers free pregnancy testing and ultrasound, and you will be provided education for all your options. Remember, you aren't alone. We can help with hope. Visit thinkimpregnant.org. That's thinkimpregnant.org.
7:04 to play until halftime. Booker T. Washington leading Oklahoma City Millwood 24-15. Again, the Hornets with a 9-point lead as we welcome you back to the BOK Center. Azulis will inbound into the backcourt. Run down by Jamari Simpson as they go to Harris, who's fouled at the free throw line. Millwood caught reaching in.
I think Bradshaw will pick up his first foul. Booker T. Washington shooting pretty well from the floor, Dustin. 8 of 15 through the first quarter, 53% of their shots going in.
And you were right. It'll be on Bradshaw. It'll be his first. And the Hornets have got it. Jock Mitchell, right wing straight away. In the hands of Sanders. Back to Mitchell. Goes off his fingertips. Run down by Harris. Harris will penetrate into the paint. Up with the runner. No good. Rebound by Mark Presley. And then Presley goes down to the floor with it. And Millwood's going to call a timeout. So we'll join him. 6:43 to go until halftime. Booker T. Washington leading Millwood 24-15. Back after this, the 59th Annual Tournament of Champions presented by Quick Trip here on Squirtle.tv.
Looking to jumpstart your career affordably? Tri-County Tech is the...
Back out of the break, 6:43 to go. Hornets leading the Falcons 24-15.
Right now, Dustin, it looks like this game really turning on the rebounding glass, if you will. Booker T. Washington out-rebounding Millwood That is 15-5 right now.
That's definitely one of the differences in the game right now. Booker T. Washington, again, a little bit more length than Millwood has. 6:40 to go until halftime as into the front course comes Wilkes. To Clay, back to Wilkes, back to Clay, back to Wilkes. Fakes a pass left, goes to Clay, to Wilkes. He'll try the three. No good. Offensive rebound, stick back is good from Amari Barrett. So Barrett has his first field goal of the game. He's got 4 points.
Just the second offensive board for Millwood in the game so far. They've been able to put points on the board with both of them.
Matulis dumps it on the left baseline to Jock Mitchell. Back to Simpson. He'll try a right wing three. No good. Skying for the rebound was Van Buren. He wants to push. Van Buren right down the center of the floor into the paint. Attacks the rim. Layup. Good. Count it. Oh, no. They're going to whistle an offensive foul. So picking up the charge will be Van Buren. I thought the official on the baseline was going to call a block, but the official on the far side of the floor near the sideline, he's the one who made the call and issued the charge. Well, it's a big call because you think about it. That could have been possibly 3 points there for Millwood if he gets the foul line.
Well, I was going to say, not only does it add a foul to the roster, but it took 2 points off the board.
Mitchell quickly up ahead. Matulis into the paint. His shot blocked by Amari Barrett as he met him at the rim, but they call a foul against Barrett. So first on Barrett, third team foul on the Falcons. So Mason Matulis to the free throw line. First free throw is up around the rim and drops in. Now the Hornets capitalizing at the foul line, now 5 for 5 as a team. As Braylon Goings will check back in for the Falcons. He'll get Mark Presley.
Booker T. Washington still perfect from the foul line, by the way. 5 of 5 as Matulis will have one more to stare down.
Second free throw upcoming for Mason Matulis. It's up and it rimmed out, no good. Van Buren with the rebound.
Radio curse got him.
Yeah, that's right. 5:50 to go until halftime as Barrett up ahead to Goins. Now to the corner. They go to Clay, and his pass stolen away, and now to the backcourt as Harris tried to go get it. It's picked up, though, by Goings. Then Goings threw it away as back come the Hornets. A lot of contact there as Simpson went to the rim. No foul called, but the ball is going to stay with the Hornets.
That was a very physical series of plays right there. You had everything from guys on the floor diving on top of each other to a big contested look at a bucket.
Inbound will go to Harris. Backs down the defender, and then before that shot, he traveled with it. That'll be a turnover against the Hornets. Ball back to Millwood.
That's 4 turnovers against Millwood. Ties up 4 for Booker T. Washington.
And again, Millwood has outscored Booker T so far 5-4 here in quarter number 2. As they kind of settled in a little bit defensively as Goings bounce pass to Barrett, beating the pressure. Lobs to Van Buren, attacks the rim, layup good from the left side. First field goal of the game for Van Buren. Falcons back within 6. Far side of the floor is Simpson. Now back out near the logo center court. Simpson directing traffic, working against Barrett, trying to create some space. Matulis, now they lob baseline to Jock Mitchell. Backs down the defender, steps back into a double team. Straight away to Harris, left wing, now to Matulis. Back to Harris, left wing. Good defense on this possession by the Falcons. Harris being hounded. Back to Simpson. Simpson at the right elbow. Back to Mitchell at the foul line. Matulis right wing for a three. Rimmed out, no good. Rebound on the floor, tipped up into the air and nearly went in by Jock Mitchell, and then a foul on the rebound. But wow, that could have been a massive play there.
Play from Mitchell. Just about got a 2-point bucket, laying flat on his back.
Yeah, that nearly.
A creative play.
It certainly was. Give him a lot of credit if Mitchell was able to hit that one. Of course, the last foul, though, was on Booker T. That would have been the best. Look at the board. 4:31 to go. As Falcons have it, up ahead to Wilkes. They beat the pressure. Wilkes, Matulis on him in the corner to Van Buren. Now to Barrett. Barrett takes one dribble, up into the paint with a runner. Good. Nice finish there from Amari Barrett. 4:15 to go. 25-21. Falcons within 4. It's really started on the defensive end for Millwood. As Mitchell on the crossover move lost it. Picked up by Chris Clay. Lobbed up ahead to Wilkes all the way in for the one-handed slam by Isaiah Wilkes. And the Falcons now within 2.
A 12-6 run for Millwood here in the second quarter.
And again, that was defense creating offense for the slam from Wilkes as Matulis out of the corner. Now to Simpson. He'll drive in with a left hand, missed the layup. Van Buren with a rebound. Here come the Falcons on the break. Now to Clay. Clay had it knocked away by Mitchell, and then Mitchell saved it, but he threw it out of bounds. It'll stay with Millwood. They'll inbound on the far side of the floor.
Boy, the Millwood Falcons have found their rhythm here in quarter number 2 as they continue to draw within 2 of Booker T.
Isaac Sanders out, LJ Scott back in, Bradshaw back in for Amari Barrett. 3:32 to go till halftime, 25-23. Hornets clinging to a 2-point lead. As Goins. Falcons can either tie or take the lead here. Goings on the drive, cut off. Back out to Clay, deep right wing. Bounce pass to Bradshaw, back to Clay, jab step, fires for a deep 3, and he hit it from the right wing, and the Falcons have a 1-point lead. Talk about a guy who's come alive in this one. Chris Clay with 9 in the game. Timeout, Booker T.
First lead change of the contest as well.
We'll take it. 3:13 to go till halftime. 26-25. Millwood leads. Back after this here on Squirtle.tv.
Looking to jumpstart your career affordably? Tri-County Tech is the place. Our award-winning school, powered by OK Career Tech, offers top-notch instructors and job placement support to help you secure your dream job. Join the workforce sooner with our programs, especially in high-demand fields like construction and healthcare. We provide quick and easy in-house financial assistance for most programs. With our new flexible year-round schedule for working adults, you can achieve your goals at your own pace. Classes start soon, so visit tricountytech.edu/adult and start your journey today.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane.
3:13 to go here inside the BOK Center. Dustin Goodall alongside Matt Ader, your crew here tonight. First boys semifinal matchup. 26-25, Millwood leads it.
Biggest thing right now, Dustin, is Millwood has really slowed down Booker T. Washington as far as points in the paint go. Through the first quarter, Booker T had 12 points in the paint to just 2 for Millwood. Millwood's half-court defense has really slowed them down, forced them to run their offensive sets, and they have gotten some big stops.
Oh, they certainly have. And, Booker T, again, wanted to get out a little bit more in transition. You saw in the first quarter. They've not been able to do that here in quarter number 2 as much. An issue here at the scores table. We got it corrected. We're ready to go. As Harris will inbound to Mitchell, back to Harris, now back to Mitchell, back to Harris, far side of the floor. Bounce pass near side to Mitchell, crossing the 10-second line. Into the corner. Thought about that 3 was LJ Scott. Instead, he'll drive, kicked it out to Matulis, right wing. Matulis at the foul line. Cross-court pass stolen away again. Chris Clay comes out of there with it on the drive all the way in. Left the layup short, but a blocking foul. And it'll be 2 free throws from Chris Clay. That's going to be on Jock Mitchell. His first team foul number 3, but you got to give credit to Millwood's defense right now. A lot of this has started this comeback for the Falcons.
Certainly has. They have really started to make things tougher on Booker T, especially in transition.
First free throw from Clay is up and good as Simpson along with Isaac Sanders back in for Booker T. Amari Barrett will exit back in for the Falcons. Here's Josiah Mays, his first appearance of the day. First free throw from Chris Clay was up and good. He'll shoot one more. Second foul shot is good as well. And Millwood extends their lead now 28-25, 2:50 to go. Here until halftime. This far side with it is Sanders. Lob pass back near side, run down by Simpson. Back to Sanders, straight away, deep 3, no good. And Van Buren with a rebound. To Chris Clay, down the far side. Clay to Presley, back straight away to Van Buren to Wilkes, open right wing 3, steps into that one and it pinballed out. And the rebound to Booker T. Washington. Here comes Simpson beating the pressure. Simpson all the way in, a layup, no good, left it short. And the rebound on the floor picked up by the Hornets. That was Sanders who picked it up, and then a reach-in foul coming against Millwood.
I think that they are going to catch Chris Clay for this one.
You are correct, sir. First against Clay. Fourth team foul.
One more will put Booker T. Washington into the bonus.
Matulis and along with Mitchell back in. Omari Barrett back in for Presley for Millwood. Isaac Sanders will inbound on the baseline, left to the rim. Sanders inbound to Mitchell. Out of Simpson. Deep right wing. Mitchell back, Simpson back to Mitchell. Right corner, he'll try a three. No good as that one just rimmed out. Rebound to Barrett. Now here to Chris Clay. Clay dribbling through traffic all the way in. Shot blocked out of bounds. Great defensive play from Jock Mitchell. Millwood will keep it with 1:53 to go.
What a well-timed block from Mitchell, too. Really read the offender, read Clay coming down the paint, got up on that second foot and able to slap that one away.
PJ Harris back in for Riley Williams. 1:53 to play here in quarter number 2. Here's the inbound to Van Buren. Back underneath to Barrett. Goes off his fingertips. Picked up by Wilkes. Here's the right-handed runners, an air ball. Mitchell with a rebound to the baseline. Mitchell gets by Barrett into the front court. By Clay, attacks the rim, layup good. And that was all Jock Mitchell that time for his 4th field goal.
That is the first time that Booker T. Washington has scored since the 5:56 mark here in quarter number 2.
Well, a couple of good defensive plays by Booker T. Washington. Forces a miss from the Falcons as Sanders drives all the way in. Layup good. Another field goal for Isaac Sanders. Just like that, Booker T. reclaims the lead, 29-28.
After a 3+ minute scoring drought, they've now got back-to-back possessions of points in the paint.
And then scoring at the rim with the right hand is Van Buren. He's got 5 now. Falcons back on top, 30-29, under a minute to go until halftime. Simpson, far side of the floor. Get the call in from Coach Eli Brown. Simpson backs down the defender. Step back left elbow jumper, no good, but he drew the foul. That time it'll be on Josiah Mays.
Mays just didn't let him get back to the floor. That time had a great closeout, but then unable to stop his momentum, got right into the body.
So Jamari Simpson to the free throw line. Millwood Booker T. Washington 5 of 6 from the charity stripe so far tonight. First free throw from Simpson, spun out, no good. Braylon Goins back in for Millwood. He'll check in for Josiah Mays. It'll be one more from Jamari Simpson. The 4th different Hornet to go to the free throw line here in the first half. Second free throw, missed off to the right, no good. A couple of big misses there as the rebound goes into the hands of Barrett. Now here comes Wilkes speeding into the front court, into the paint, laid it up and in from Isaiah Wilkes. Look how quickly he gets down the floor. Jock Mitchell in the backcourt. Steps through, near side to Sanders. Across the 10-second line. Under 30 seconds left. Cross-court pass to B.J. Harris for the left corner 3, and it's up and good. His first made 3 of the game. 32 all, 15 seconds to go. Barrett. Here's a left corner 3 for the Falcons, no good. Van Buren with the offensive rebound. Lost it as he put it on the floor. And then a whistle and a foul called against Booker T. Washington. That missed 3 was from Braylon Goins.
B.J. Harris is going to be called for the foul there. I think Booker T. Washington thought that was going to be a charge that they had taken.
That is his first, the 4th team foul, as Wilkes will inbound on the baseline. 6.9 to go. Coach Brown right now having a word with the official on the near side. Wilkes to inbound, and a whistle and an offensive foul called against Millwood. And that is going to go, I believe, on Chris Clay. Wow, that's a big foul there. Now the Hornets for the opportunity here in the final possession is Isaiah Wilson along with Mark Presley will check in for Goins and Clay. Here we go. They'll have to go quickly here. Inbound will go to Mitchell. 5 seconds to go. 4 seconds. Mitchell into the front court. to Harris. Left wing, floats up a jumper. It's good if it goes, and it does not, off the backboard. And that's how the first 16 minutes of play will come to a close. And we were just how we started this. Millwood and Booker T. Washington tied at 32. We'll take a break, come back, and have more of your halftime show after this. The 59th Annual Tournament of Champions, presented by Quick Trip here on Squirtle.tv.
Are you looking for a local, reliable propane provider? Earnhardt Oil and Propane has been serving customers throughout Oklahoma since 1971. Let them tailor a pricing option to fit your budget. Avoid winter price spikes with easy pay, steady, predictable monthly payments you can count on. Need more fuel options? They also offer bulk fuel delivery, DEF, lubricants, and supplies for your business, all at competitive prices. For reliability 3 generations strong, call Earnhardt Oil and Propane at 866-270-1279 or visit www.earnhardtpropane.com.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
Brahms is bringing the heat. Introducing Brahms new spicy chicken sandwiches. Flavor this good just can't be beat. Brahms crispy, tender, spicy chicken delivers just enough kick to ramp up our original recipe. Get it regular or club style with crispy bacon and American cheese. Add on Brahms sauce for that extra burst of heat, and you have spicy chicken sandwich perfection, because nothing is better than Brahms.
Born and raised in Edmond, Oklahoma, Trevor Randall is very familiar with the area and the Oklahoma economy. Trevor enjoys helping customers just like you identify the insurance coverage that best fits their needs, with over 19 years of experience to help you better understand the options, whether that's auto, home, renters, business insurance, and more. So give Randall Insurance Agency a call at 405-341-7878 and let us help you get the protection you need with the service you deserve.
The proof starts here. Welcome back here inside the BOK Center at halftime. Oklahoma City Millwood and Booker T. Washington tied up at 32. This first boys semifinal matchup. Again, the winner of this will move on to the finals of the Tournament of Champions tomorrow. Let's go through first half scoring. Looks like this for Booker T. Washington. They were led by Jock Mitchell, who finished with 10 points, 3 from Mason Matulis, 5 from Jamari Simpson, 7 from B.J. Harris, 5 for Isaac Sanders. On the other side for the Falcons, they were led in scoring by Chris Clay, who knocked down 3 3-pointers, finished with 11 points, and he leads all scorers in the game. 8 points from Isaiah Wilkes, 6 points from Amari Barnett, 5 from Jonathan Van Buren, and 2 from Mark Presley. Falcons were 7 of 9 in the first half from the foul line. The Hornets were 5 of 8. Other halftime numbers, Matt, what do you got for us so far?
Well, in the turnover battle, it is now 7-6. 7 turnovers for Booker T. Washington, 6 for Millwood. Shooting in the first half of play, Millwood shot 42% from the floor, 30% from behind the arc, 3 of 10. They made 7 of 9 free throws, 78% in that category. Booker T. Washington shot the ball 41% from the floor, 25% from behind the arc, 3 of 12. They are 5 of 8 from the free throw line for 62.5%. Rebounds has been the name of the game, at least through the first quarter. Millwood's done a great job catching up in that category. They have 16 total rebounds in the game, 12 defensive, 4 offensive. Booker T. Washington has 19 rebounds in the game, 7 offensive, 12 defensive. Story of the game, though, Dustin, came between the first and second halves for Millwood. In the paint, in the first half, Millwood had 2 points. They finished the first half with 16, tying up Booker T. Washington, who had 12 in the paint in the first half. And in points off of turnovers, Millwood had no points off of turnovers in the first half of play. They came back in the second quarter and picked up 6 points off of turnovers. Booker T. Washington had 7 points off turnovers in the first quarter. They finished with just 8. So Millwood has done a great job of slowing down the transitional defense, or offense, of Booker T. Washington. And that's really what led them to this comeback. They were down quite a bit at one point in time in this game and have now leveled it off at 32 all.
Again, 32-32. We'll take a break, come back, and we'll get you set for the second half of action here in this boys semifinal matchup here at the Tournament of Champions. Again, Millwood and Booker T tied at 32. Back to the BOK Center after this, the 59th Annual Tournament of Champions, presented by Quick Trip and powered right here on Squirtle.tv.
Here at Upper Crust, the details are deliberate, perfectly on purpose. From that warm greeting to the wood-fired smoky char of our signature pies. Upper Crust, gather round.
For over a century, Sooner Plains Ag has been at the heart of our communities. Sooner Plains Ag is proud to support all area students and athletes from their hometowns and yours. Sooner Plains Ag is ready to service your grain, fertilizer, and farm supply needs. You can also fill up at one of their 2 convenience stores in Fairview and Mino. Sooner Plains Ag is honored to serve their member owners in their 4-county area for more than 100 years. Sooner Plains Ag, farmers helping farmers. It's that simple.
As you travel down the road of the gold ball, know that you can always get a slam dunk of a deal at Jansen GMC on North Van Buren in Enid. It's always a smooth ride in a 2020 GMC Sierra, Canyon, Yukon, Terrain, or Acadia. Jansen's offers one of the best lineups of used cars, trucks, crossovers, and SUVs in Enid. Check JansenGMC.com for details. Drive a little, save a lot at Jansen GMC, 2602 North Van Buren in Enid.
East River Roustabout, centrally located in Oklahoma, provides construction services specifically tailored for oilfield projects. Our team consists of highly skilled, experienced professionals who offer a wide range of services in construction, maintenance, and operations, focusing on both upstream and midstream sectors. With a combined 44 years of experience in pipeline and roustabout services, our team leads have a proven track record of success for major energy companies. So call the team at East River Roustabout today, 405-849-5156.
Are you out of high school and looking for a career? At Tulsa Tech, you can explore exciting opportunities in IT, aviation, automotive, manufacturing, visual arts, and more. And Tulsa Tech offers a tuition-free scholarship for adults 18 to 23 years old. That's what I said, free. It's called the Accelerating Independent Scholarship. It's like fast-tracking into a career you love, can make money in, and a career with a future. Find out more about Tulsa Tech's Accelerating Independent Scholarship at tulsatech.edu.
Ready to get back in the game? Great news! The movement experts at Physical Therapy Central can help you find relief and results and keep you off the sidelines. With over 30 convenient locations across Oklahoma City and beyond, contact PT Central today at ptcentral.org to see a physical therapist.
Summer job, babysitting money, graduation gifts. Sounds like it's time to open a free student checking account with Communication Federal Credit Union. It's made for teens and tweens. Open your new account and get a free Visa debit card for secure shopping power online or in stores. Plus, mom and dad can transfer money in and manage it all from the app. Go to comfedcu.org for details. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Stream like the pros with Squirtle Live. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Hill Spring Church in Sand Springs, we'd like to invite you to join us for one of our worship services, Sunday morning at 10 a.m. at the Charles Page High School Auditorium.
You can worship with us online at our website, hillspring.tv, our YouTube channel, or on Facebook Live.
We offer exciting programs for kids of all ages and a fun family atmosphere where it's easy to connect and find a place to belong.
Join us this Sunday. We'll save you a seat.
Hill Spring Church, making a difference together.
For a lot of people with a fear of their credit score and wanting a new or used car loan, this is the last place that one wants to be. Well, at Western Sun Federal Credit Union, a marginal credit score doesn't necessarily mean no. In fact, they have a terrific record of getting members approved, and all it requires is this. Give Western Sun a look for low rates and a fast response. I doubt you'll be disappointed. WSFCU.com.
Alva State Bank and Trust Company. Older than Oklahoma. Big enough to serve you and small enough to know you. We've been around since 1901, proudly serving the communities of Northwest Oklahoma and Southern Kansas. We are making banking easy. Whether you're at home, in the office, or waiting for the next quarter to start, our online or mobile banking options help you to juggle busy schedules and financial needs. So stop by and see us at any of our locations in Alva, Burlington, Freedom, Enid, and Kiowa, Kansas. We plant roots where others have branches. Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back inside the BOK Center as we're ready to start quarter number 3. Again, here in the boys semifinal matchup, Booker T, Washington, and of course, Millwood Falcons. Again, doing battle here. So it's all knotted up at 32 to start quarter number 3.
A 20-11 run for the Millwood Falcons in the second quarter to level off this game at 32 all. Tell you, Dustin, everybody thought this was going to be a heck of a matchup. First quarter, it looked like Booker T might run away with it. Second quarter, it looked like Millwood might do the same. I'm excited to see what the second half of this game has in store.
So 16 more minutes to decide who moves on to the championship game tomorrow night at 8:30. The Falcons will start with it, moving left to right. As Goins with it over to Clay. Now at the corner to Wilkes, underneath to Van Buren. Takes one dribble, up with the right-handed jump hook, left it short, no good. And the rebound secured by B.J. Harris. Hornets' first possession here of quarter number 3. Harris lobs, foul line extended to Simpson. Turnaround jump shot, good as he rattled that one in. He just caught it, turned it, shot it, knocked it down. Lob on the baseline to Goins. Bounce pass to Barrett, drives in with a right-handed floater, good off the glass. Nice finish there from Amari Barrett. Stay tied at 34. We played nearly a minute here at quarter number 3. As Harris hands to Catullus. Left wing to Jock Mitchell, had a big first half. Mitchell being patient, hands to Harris left wing. Harris will turn and shoot for 3, no good. Backside rebound by Chris Clays. Chris Clay with it, cross court to Van Buren. Now to the corner. Here's the runner from Wilkes, good on the baseline. Terrific finish there from Isaiah Wilkes.
4-2 run now for Millwood.
6:35 to go, third quarter. 36-34, Millwood on top. Mitchell, near side to Catullus. Back to Mitchell. Mitchell fakes a pass, now dumps it underneath. Attacking the rim and scoring this time is B.J. Harris. Harris heating up in the second half. Once again, tied at 36.
Feels like two good boxers just feeling each other out right now to get the third quarter started.
Van Buren to Barrett, who cut underneath on the baseline. Reverse layup, good from Amari Barrett.
Great concentration there. Had to go blind with the behind the back, kind of up over the head finish on that one.
Barrett now in double figures with 10.
The first player for either team to go into double figures.
Mitchell, far side of the floor. Now back near side into the hands of Sanders. His baseline leaner, good from the left side. Isaac Sanders with his third field goal of the game. Back comes Millwood quickly as Wilkes drives, missed the layup. Sanders into the front court. Spin move, had it knocked away, and then off of his back, and they're going to say it's out of bounds, though last touch by Braylon Goings, who was stepped out of bounds. So Hornets will keep the possession.
Chance to inbound from their own baseline.
Catullus will trigger the inbounds pass. Lobs it to Mitchell. Mitchell bounce pass to Simpson. Simpson up with a jump shot. That's no good. It's an air ball. Quick shot by Simpson. Rebound by Van Buren. Van Buren beats the pressure. Drives all the way in. Out of control. Runs over the defender, and it's an offensive foul against Van Buren. So second on Jonathan Van Buren. First team foul here in the third quarter.
Boy, Booker T. Washington took a shot right there. In fact, a little slow to get up is Isaac Sanders, who did a good job of handling the contact there.
He gave the thumbs up that he was good, so we'll see another substitution. L.J. Scott will come in for B.J. Harris. And now we're still trying to see what's going on here. Head coach at Millwood, Dorian Williams, not happy about something with the official on the baseline. Inbound will go to the Hornets, though, as Mitchell with it near side. Mitchell crosses the 10-second line, now throws underneath to Sanders, wide open, missed the layup, but I think we're going to get goaltending.
Bucket's good.
That was a heck of a find by Jock Mitchell on the no-look pass underneath to Sanders. And then losing the ball was Wilkes. Matulis picks it up. There's a bounce pass up ahead to Sanders. Drives baseline. His cross-court pass stolen away right into the hands of Wilkes. Wilkes back the other way. Dumps it off to Van Buren. Knocked it out of his hands. And then laying it in was Barrett, but we get a whistle and a foul called before the shot from Barrett.
The backside referee stopped play there.
It'll be on Jock Mitchell, his second.
So instead of the bucket, they're going to send Van Buren to the line.
So Van Buren to the free throw line. He's 1 for 2 so far tonight. He'll shoot 2 here. First free throw from Van Buren is up and good. He'll have one more. B.J. Harris back in for Isaac Sanders. Millwood back within one, a chance to tie it up once more here. Second free throw from Van Buren is good. 40 all, 4:36 to go. Every time somebody gets a lead, the other team comes right back now.
It's a seesaw battle for sure.
As Harris inside the paint. Out to L.J. Scott. Back to Jock Mitchell. Into the corner to Harris. Dangerous pass there as Goins all over him. Backs him down. Now throws it to a cutting Simpson into the paint. Wild shot, no good. Rebound to Millwood as Goins has it. Up ahead to Barrett. Barrett, center of the floor. Out to Wilkes, now left wing for 3 off the back of the rim. No good. Barrett with a rebound. Back to Van Buren. Right baseline jumper good from Van Buren. So Van Buren gives Millwood a 2-point lead. 3:55 to go third quarter. It's 42-40. Jock Mitchell out near the midcourt stripe. Guarded closely by Wilkes, trying to break away from him. Wilkes all over him. And when Wilkes nearly forces the turnover, knocked it away, it'll stay with Booker T. Washington.
Got a hand on it, but couldn't really control that angle as he sent it straight into the table.
So Harris, well, we thought it was going to be Harris, but it will be Jock Mitchell, the inbound just to our left. Inbound to Simpson. Here's a right wing 3 up and good from L.J. Scott. Boy, big time for his first basket. It's 43-42. Barrett back the other way into the corner, stepping into the right corner 3 and leaving it short was Goins. Rebound to Jock Mitchell. Here comes Mitchell up ahead to L.J. Scott. He's feeling it once more. No good, though, on the 3. Barrett picks up the rebound. Millwood's got 2 on 3. Barrett now is going to be fouled from behind. I believe this will be on L.J. Scott. That'll be his first. And the second team foul is Isaac Sanders along with Riley Williams back in. Braylon Goins will inbound for Millwood on the far side of the floor. Goings into Van Buren. Fake the back cut. Now penetrates towards the rim. No good on the jumper. Rebound tipped around. Out of bounds. They're going to say last touch by the Hornets. Millwood's going to keep it.
Like everybody on Booker T. Washington's team thought that Millwood had touched that ball. They were really just kind of guarding it out of bounds as it careened away.
Clay's inbound straight away to Van Buren. Wants to drive, spin move, and traveled with a basketball. That'll be a turnover against Millwood. Ball will go back to Booker T. 3:01 to play third quarter.
8 turnovers in the game now for Millwood, 7 for Booker T. Washington.
little three-quarter court pressure here from Millwood. And Williams just across the half line, lobs up the near side to Simpson. To Matulis, open left corner three, and he stuck it. Matulis' first made three. The lead is now 4. Wilkes on the drive, pull-up jumper, left it short. L.J. Scott up ahead to Matulis on the break, all the way in, layup good. 5 straight for Matulis, and the Hornets now extend the lead to 6. Goings to Wilkes. The floater, good. That time from the right side from Isaiah Wilkes, and the Falcons needed that one.
Stop the bleeding just a little bit for Millwood there, as they had really let Booker T get out on an 8-0 run.
Simpson out near the logo. 2:05 to go third quarter. Had it knocked away by Wilkes. Wilkes all over Simpson, though, out near the half line, just nowhere to go. And now a timeout called by Booker T. Washington. I think Millwood wanted a 5-second call. They didn't get it. 1:59 to go third quarter. 48-44. Booker T leads. Back after this, the 59th annual Tournament of Champions, presented by Quick Trip on Squirtle.tv.
No matter what comes our way, we'll always put you first. You're more than a patient. You're someone we care about. And we're working hard every day to keep you safe and continue to give you the best care so you can feel comfortable here. Not because Stillwater Medical is a healthcare provider, but because we're your provider. And we're ready to see you and serve you right here at home.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Feel safe and secure with Arlo Wireless Outdoor Camera.
1:59 to play in quarter number 3. 48-44. Booker T leading Millwood as we welcome you back to the BOK Center here on day number 2 of the 59th annual Tournament of Champions here in downtown Tulsa. Booker T. Washington will inbound, and we're back to play. It's on the drive all the way in. Layup was no good from Harris, but he was fouled from behind. So B.J. Harris will head to the free throw line to shoot 2. They whistle that foul against Van Buren. That's his third now. Just the second team foul on the Falcons. First trip for B.J. Harris at the free throw line here tonight. First foul shot from Harris is off the back iron, no good.
Van Buren, the leading rebounder for Millwood, too, so you'd hate to have to see them take him to the bench with those 3 fouls, but right now, content to leave him in the game.
One more from Harris. Second free throw is good as he knocks down 1 of 2. 49-44. Falcons trail by 5 with the basketball is Barrett. Near side to Goings, right wing. Well, had it knocked out of his hands right in the hands of the official. He got it back.
I played that one off of the referee to save the out-of-bounds call.
Barrett backs down the defender near the right block. Fadeaway shot on the baseline is good from Barrett. Tough shot there, and he knocked it down. His 5th made field goal. He's got 12. 49-46, 1:25 to go, third quarter. Jock Mitchell, stationary dribble for Booker T. Now out near the logo, they'll start the offense. Dribbles towards the right wing. Mitchell, crossover move, dips into the paint, step back jumper, no good. Barrett there for the rebound. Barrett works against Riley Williams. He'll hand to Wilkes, had it knocked away, ball's on the floor. Give credit to Williams, that's great hustle, and somehow he got a timeout. That's going to save the possession for the Hornets.
Heads up play.
It certainly was. 51.4 third quarter. It's 49-46 Booker T leading Millwood. Back to the BOK Center after this. The 59th annual Tournament of Champions presented by Quick Trip here on Squirtle.tv.
Feel safe and secure with Arlo Wireless Outdoor Camera, available at Pioneer. Arlo offers top-notch protection with crystal clear video quality, rain or shine. Monitor your home from anywhere with remote smartphone access. Whether you're at home, or on the go. Arlo keeps you connected to what matters most. Trust Arlo and Pioneer to keep your home safe and secure. Visit gopioneer.com to get your Arlo wireless cameras today.
The future comes fast, which is why it's important to start planning for tomorrow, today. So whether you're setting aside money for something special or just safeguarding it against a rainy day, at Gateway, we've got competitive rates on a full suite of savings products. So consider us your gateway to earning money on your money. Open a high-yield savings account with an annual percentage yield of 3.5%. Visit gatewayfirst.com. Gateway First Bank, member FDIC.
Farming today isn't just about hard work.
51.4 to go. Here in quarter number 3 in this first boys semifinal matchup. Booker T, Washington leading Millwood 49-46. Possession arrow favoring the Hornets. They will have the basketball. It'll be B.J. Harris to inbound on the far side of the floor. Harris gets it to Jock Mitchell, gets away from the double team, drives all the way in. Layup was no good, but he was fouled, and with just a quick move from Jock Mitchell after getting the inbound pass, getting right into the paint.
Braylon Goins picks up foul number 3. Marks 2 Millwood Falcons with 3 fouls in the game. A lot of game left to go.
It's also the third team foul on the Falcons as Jock Mitchell back to the free throw line. And 10 points in the game tonight, make it 11. As that one swirls around the rim and drops in. He's 3 for 3 from the free throw line here tonight. One more from Jock Mitchell. He's got 11, make it 12 as that one is good. Mitchell now 4 for 4 from the charity stripe. Lead back to 5 for Booker T. Washington, 51-46. As Wilkes near side. In the hands of Chris Clay. Stays with the dribble. Reverses back to Barrett. 33 seconds to go third quarter. Barrett around the screen left from Clays. Here comes the double team. Out of it to Van Buren. Van Buren stops the foul line. Elevates for the jumper. No good. And Barrett had the rebound on the floor. And then we're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow does favor the Hornets. So will be Booker T basketball. When this is big, a chance for Booker T Washington to extend their lead maybe right before the end of the third quarter.
Was a huge rebound from Barrett, too. He even took the contact fall to his back. Millwood coach was trying to get a timeout call as he was going backwards, didn't get it whistled in time.
Mark Presley will check in for Amari Barrett. He's had a big second half. A little moisture on the court. Trying to get it all wiped up. Again, 21.7 to go. Booker T. Washington leading Millwood 51-46. Of course, you got the next game coming up.
Certainly do. Looking forward to that one. A girls matchup. Lincoln Christian and Fort Gibson.
Well, you and Doug Nelson with a call on that one. Again, scheduled start time is 7 o'clock. Been pretty close to staying right on schedule here.
Well-run machine, the Tournament of Champions.
Here come the Hornets. Here comes Harris with it. Back out to Simpson. Will penetrate, attack the rim, left the layup short. Drew the foul, though. It'll be a blocking foul against Millwood. And if that's Van Buren, that's his 4th.
Goins, and it'll be his 4th.
Yeah, so either way, Falcon now with 4 fouls. So back to the free throw line go the Hornets. Will be Jamari Simpson. First free throw from Simpson is up and good after he missed his first 2. Simpson now with 8 points in the game. Simpson will shoot one more. Second foul shot from Simpson is no good off the back of the rim. Van Buren with a rebound. Here's under 10 seconds to go. Wilkes spin move up with the right hand. Drew the foul, and Wilkes is going to head to the free throw line, I believe, to shoot 2. as Isaac Sanders will catch the foul. It'll be his second.
Number 0, Isaac Sanders, his second. Team number 3. And number 2, Isaiah Wilkes.
So Wilkes to the free throw line for the Falcons. He's been there already 3 times today. I should say 3 foul shots. He's 2 for 3, make it 3 for 4 as the first one's up and good. He's made now 3 straight. Isaiah Wilson is checked back in for Braylon Goins. He'll have to sit with those 4 fouls.
The second trip to the foul line for Millwood here in this third quarter of play.
So Wilkes with 1 more. Takes several dribbles, eyes it, flies it, knocks it down. So both free throws good from Wilkes. He's now made 4 straight, 4 of 5 of the night. 5.3 to go. Hornets will have to hurry here. They lead by 4. Inbound to Jock Mitchell. 3 seconds. Into the front court comes Mitchell, and then Mitchell puts up a wild shot and nearly hit it as he thought he was fouled, and that's how the third quarter will come to a close. But, boy, what a good one this has been. 8 minutes to go to decide who moves on to the finals tomorrow. 52-48 is your score after 3. Back to the BOK Center after this. The 59th Annual Tournament of Champions presented by Quick Trip here on Squirtle.tv.
Farming today isn't just about hard work. It's about making smart choices. That's where Correction Line Ag and BW Fusion step in. We're redefining crop nutrition with cutting-edge biology that delivers real results. Stop relying on outdated methods. It's time for a fresh approach. CLA delivers data-driven solutions tailored for every growth stage, boosting your farm's ROI. Ready to get started? Call 833-CLA-SOIL or visit correctionlineag.com. Smarter farming starts here.
For more than a century, you have made St. Mary's your healthcare choice. It might be our dedication, compassion, and skill, or the personalized patient experience. Perhaps it is our award-winning, high-quality care. Whatever your reason, you trust St. Mary's will offer advanced technology and comprehensive care close to home. Learn more about our services at stmarysregional.com.
Is your school or booster club looking?
We head to quarter number 4. Booker T. Washington leading Millwood 52-48 as we welcome you back inside the BOK Center. Again, the winner of this one will take on the winner of the final game of the evening, Rutherford Eagles and the Owasso Rams. So Millwood will start with the basketball, moving it left to right. The inbound will go into the backcourt. It'll be Isaiah Wilson, and Falcons have the first possession of the fourth quarter. Wilson is trapped near side to Clays. Back to Wilson. Wilson splits the defense. Cross-court pass. Tipped, but run down by Wilkes. Near side to Clays. Steps into a right wing 3. No good. Jock Mitchell with a one-handed rebound. Here comes Mitchell the other way. On the pass to Sanders, who goes towards the rim and scores off the glass. So the Hornets strike first here in quarter number 4. They lead by 6. On the baseline is Millwood. Turnaround shot is Barrett, no good. And Van Buren's going to get whistled for, oh, wow, no. It will be Jonathan Van Buren just picked up his 4th on that rebound.
Van Buren, a big key for Millwood, too, as far as rebounds go. He is their top getter.
Mark Presley to check back in. He'll get Van Buren. So have to keep an eye on that one. Again, Van Buren goes at 6'4". Tallest player out there for the Falcons, but Jock Mitchell has got it for the Hornets. Mitchell hands to Sanders. Near side now to Hall, driving all the way in. Layup good off the glass. What a finish from B.J. Harris. Millwood quickly back down the floor. Clays will try the right corner 3. No good. Mitchell skied for that rebound. Now he's trapped on the baseline, and then we get a whistle and a jump ball. Possession arrow does favor Booker T.
You know, it was the shooting of Clay that brought Millwood back in initially, as he had their first 2 3-pointers of the game, had 6 of their first 8 points. Right now, though, Millwood as a team a little cold from behind the arc.
Looks like we got a substitution. Javier Richards is checked in. 6'2" sophomore. His first appearance of the game. 6:47 to go, fourth quarter. And the winner moves on to the championship game tomorrow. Inbound to Mitchell. Back into the hands of Sanders. Now Sanders with it right wing to Simpson. They'll go back to Mitchell. They'll reset. Mitchell hands to Sanders. Now left wing. The hands of Harris. Harris drives baseline, spins. Methuen rises for the corner three. No good. Offensive rebound backside by Jock Mitchell. His shot up is no good as he tried one off the glass, but he drew the foul. So Mitchell's going to shoot two. So that will go on Isaiah Wilson, his second team foul against the Falcons. And Jock Mitchell, who's done well tonight from the foul line. He's perfect 4 for 4 so far.
Booker T. Washington shooting 9 of 14 as a team. First free throws of the fourth quarter for either team.
First foul shot is up and good. 5 straight makes from Jock Mitchell. One more from Mitchell. Second free throw, no good, left it short. And the rebound secured by Richards. As then Millwood turns it over. Hornets missed the shot, though. Back comes Millwood. Here's Wilkes, and Wilkes goes down as he's hit hard. That'll be a blocking foul against Simpson. Nice little collision near the top of the key.
Wilkes a little slow to get up. Teammates helping him get back to his feet.
So Jamari Simpson picks up the foul, just his first. Actually, his second. Team's first. As we've got more moisture out of the floor now again.
Tell you, some guys are getting their money's worth tonight are the referees. This has been a fast-paced game. They have been up and down the floor, and now see them out there on their knees picking up sweat, and that will have a timeout. Millwood yet to score in this fourth quarter of play. 6:12 left to go in the ballgame.
57-48 your score. Back after this, the 59th Annual Tournament of Champions presented by Quick Trip here on Squirtle.tv.
Is your school or booster club looking for ways to fundraise? Let Downtown Threads create a custom website to showcase all your school apparel. You pick the design and the garment, we do the rest. We will handle all the payments and cut you one check when the website is closed. Call today, 580-237-7060. Downtown Threads, proudly supporting all local high school athletes.
Our brand, Octus Legacy Private Wealth Management, is a reflection on our commitment to our clients, each other, and the growth we hope to achieve. As friends for multiple years, we operate like a tight-knit family where harmony and collaboration thrive. Our dedicated team of financial professionals complement each other, drawing on decades of shared experience. With a keen eye for detail, we understand each other's strengths, allowing us to deliver quality service. Our camaraderie extends beyond the workplace. We connect as friends, checking in over the weekends to stay connected. Our bond transcends the typical 9-to-5 workday, reflecting our commitment to genuine relationships. To become a client today, call us at 405-252-5925.
Day in. 6:12 to go in the fourth quarter. Booker T. Washington leading Millwood 57-48 as we welcome you back courtside here at the BOK Center. Dustin Goodall alongside Matt Ader, your crew here for this first boys semifinal matchup. Of course, the second girls semifinal matchup to follow this one. Again, Lincoln Christian taking on Fort Gibson. As the inbound goes to Barrett. Reverse layup good with a right hand. What a finish from Amari Barrett. He's got his sixth field goal, 14 in the game. Lead back to 7. Millwood's going to need more of that. As there's a pass sails off the hands and out of bounds to Harris from Jock Mitchell, and that's a unforced error there against the Hornets.
Boy, how about how tall B.J. Harris got up in the air to try and grab that one? Young man can levitate.
He certainly can. As Chris Clays will inbound to Wilkes. Isaiah Wilkes will bring it across into the front court. Wilkes quickly to the rim, up with a right-handed runner. No good as it fell off. Offensive rebound by Van Buren goes back up. He missed. Tip was no good. Harris comes down with a rebound. Now there's a scrum for it on the floor. Possession arrow does favor Millwood if it is a jump ball.
Looks like jump ball will be the call.
We'll have to break the towel out once more. We had that pile of humanity out there on the floor. Again, 5:42 to go, fourth quarter, 57-50. Booker T. Washington leading Millwood.
Tell you, really a testament to just how bad both of these teams want to close out the victory, have an opportunity to play for the gold ball here at the Tournament of Champions. Everybody willing to get on the floor, make big plays.
LJ Scott, we believe, will check in. Yes, he will, for BJ Harris. Isaiah Wilson to inbound to Van Buren. Underneath to Barrett. Takes one dribble, spins, attacks with the left hand. Missed the shot, but he was fouled, and Barrett will head to the free throw line to shoot two. So Barrett to the free throw line for the second time today.
Third foul whistled against Isaac Sanders.
Team foul number 2 is Barrett to the free throw line. Again, 14 points in the game. He's 2 for 2 from the charity stripe tonight. Make it 2 of 3 as the first one is no good.
Millwood so far only able to put down one basket here in the fourth quarter. Came with the 6:03 mark.
And again, it was 52-48 to start the fourth quarter as Van Buren will exit. Javier Richards back in. One more from Barrett. Second free throw. Rattles that one in. As he knocks down 1 of 2, now 3 of 4 in the game. Back come the Hornets. As Simpson, being hounded by Wilkes, gets across the 10-second line. Simpson hands to Scott. Back to Sanders. Into the paint to Simpson. Cut towards the rim. Up with the right hand. Forced that one up. Richards there for the rebound. Now Wilkes on the drive. Got around the defender. Shot swatted out of bounds, though. Great recovery from Isaac Sanders. As B.J. Harris back in for the Hornets. Impressive block from Sanders there.
I was going to say that same thing. Got up, avoided enough contact to not get the whistle.
As Simpson will have to exit. There were 6 players out on the floor at the time. A delay of game has been called against Millwood.
Well, what they were doing. Couldn't see over there what was going on.
I was going to say, if it's on Isaiah Wilson, he's just tying his shoe in there. So Wilson will inbound to the baseline. Slaps the ball, ready to get it in. Bounce pass into Barrett. Barrett wants to go to work just outside the right block. Leans, shoots from the baseline and nearly rattled that one in and somehow drew a foul, falling out towards the baseline.
I think they're going to catch Jock Mitchell. If so, that will be his third.
So Barrett trying to put the Falcons on his back here and he'll head to the free throw line to shoot 2 more.
1 of 2 in his last attempt.
3 for 4 in the game, make it now 4 of 5 as he sinks the first. Millwood back within 5. Second free throw from Barrett. Does knock them both down. About that 5 of 6 in the game. Millwood back within 2 possessions. As Harris gets by Richards. Matulis drives all the way in. A leaner off the glass. Good from Mason Matulis. And then Millwood turns it over as Matulis has got it back. Back out to Sanders. Floats into the corner to B.J. Harris.
Harris thought about that three-pointer, Dustin, but made a great selfless decision there. Knows that the time right now probably more valuable than that look from the corner.
Yeah, no question. 4.5 to go with a 6-point lead. It's Sanders. Bounce pass to Jock Mitchell. He fumbled it, picked up by Chris Clays. Here come the Falcons the other way. Clays to Richards, and his pass stolen away. Taken by Sanders on the drive. Layup good for Isaac Sanders. Sanders now with 15 in the game, 10 in the second half. Barrett step back left wing 3, and he drilled it. Well, I tell you what, Ari Barrett has come alive in the second half. When Booker T coach is saying it was a 2, so they called it a 3 on the floor, though. 61-56, 4:04 to go. We'll take a 30-second break and come back. The 59th Annual Tournament of Champions presented by Quick Trip here on Squirtle.tv.
Day in and day out, you're committed. Every practice, every training, every game, every meet, you put in the work. Your fans may not see it, but you do. You have a story to tell, a personal brand, a career to launch, and an audience to connect with. Take control of your story with Athleon.co. You're doing the work. You deserve to benefit from it.
Wiggins Auctioneers is a full-service auction company well-versed in selling farm and range land, minerals, commercial and residential properties, as well as equipment, estate, and trust liquidations. In order to better serve our clients, Wiggins Realty offers conventional for-sale listings as well as buyer representation. Whether buying or selling, auction or conventional, we want to be your trusted company. Wiggins Auctioneers, 3 generations strong and setting the standard since 1963.
So you want to...
4:04 to play, 61-56. Booker T leads over Millwood here in this boys semifinal matchup. Again, the winner moves on to the championship game tomorrow night at 8:30. There's Jamari Simpson. Baseball pass all the way down. Nice catch by Harris into the paint, and he laid it up and in. What a call out of the timeout. Pretty good arm.
That was good. Well executed.
Amari Barrett back to Wilkes. He's being hounded by L.J. Scott. Wilkes trying to go right at Scott and then whistled for the traveling call. And that's good on-ball defense that time from L.J. Scott. As checking back in will be Van Buren along with Isaiah Wilson. Jock Mitchell also coming back in for the Hornets. Sanders will exit as Clays. Well, actually, Isaiah Wilson exits. Back in is Presley. So inbound to B.J. Harris. He'll bring it up against Mark Presley. 3:38 to go, fourth quarter. Harris on the drive all the way in. Layup good off the glass. And boy, Harris really taking over here in the second half.
Boy, Booker T really getting some tough shots to fall right now.
Barrett. Fade away, right elbow jumper, no good, but a whistle and a foul called. This will be on L.J. Scott. Scott will pick up his second, and it'll be 2 more free throws for Amari Barrett.
Amari Barrett doing a great job of giving himself and his team opportunities to score with the clock not running.
He's got 20 in the game, 14 of those here in the second half as the first free throw is around the rim and in. Sanders back in for the Hornets. Get Matulis. Mark Presley out. Back in as Isaiah Wilson for Millwood. 8-point lead for the Hornets, 65-57. Barrett trying to cut into it here, and he's no good on the free throw. Just his second miss from the foul line tonight in 8 attempts. A little pressure from Millwood as they pick him up at the half line, and then they turn it over. That's good defense from Wilkes to force the turnover against Jamari Simpson. Now we got another stoppage of play. Is
just the 9th turnover in the game, by the way, for Booker T. Washington, 11 in the contest for Millwood at this point.
Will be Millwood basketball after the official gets all the moisture up off the court. Had to do this a few times today, man. 3:15 to go, fourth quarter, 65-57. As it will be Isaiah Wilson to inbound. Wilson inbounds to Braylon Goins, who's checked in. He's got 4 fouls. Goins to Van Buren, left wing. Straight away to Barrett. Looking for that back cut. It was well defended by L.J. Scott as he'll go to Wilkes. Runs over Scott and then drew the blocking foul. Did they count the basket? Millwood wants him to count it. Count the basket. Good. Wow. So that's on L.J. Scott, who was run over that time by Wilkes. So Wilkes now with 16 in the game, a chance to get to 17 here. He's 4 for 5 from the free throw line tonight. This would also pull Millwood back to within 5. Wilkes takes a few dribbles, shoots, and knocks it down. Wilkes 5 of 6 from the free throw line. He's got Millwood back within 5, 65-60. Under 3 minutes to go, fourth quarter. And a trip to the championship game on the line tonight for both teams. DJ Harris works against Barrett, stops the foul line to Scott. Left corner three, no good. Backside rebound by Wilkes. Wilkes up ahead to Barrett. Barrett into the front court, into the paint. The run-handed runner is up and it's good, but they whistle an offensive foul against Amari Barrett as Sanders stepped up to take the charge.
Got that as just the second against Barrett, but that one comes at a big moment. Keeps 2 points off the board for Millwood.
Certainly does. Could have gotten back to within one possession as Javier Richards back in for Millwood.
Look at the attention being paid to Jock Mitchell. He has grown a shadow for probably what I can imagine will be the rest of this game.
Now all over him is Isaiah Wilson. Official blows his whistle, ready to get back to play as Mitchell is trapped. Gets out of it to Jamari Simpson. Up ahead to Harris. Back to Mitchell. The Hornets do a good job of beating the pressure there from the Falcons. 65-60, 2:22 to go, fourth quarter. As Mitchell works against Barrett. Flips to Sanders, deep right wing. Sanders, bounce pass underneath, and it was wide that time of Jamari Simpson. An unforced error there against the Hornets. Millwood's going to get it back. As Van Buren back in for Richards. 2:13 to play. As Wilkes will slowly come across the center line. They'll set it up on the offensive end as Barrett straight away to Van Buren. Right wing in the hands of Goins. Looks underneath, bounce pass to Barrett. On the right baseline, matched up with Harris. Barrett, fade away, baseline shot, no good. And the rebound to Jock Mitchell. We've seen Barrett hit a few of those tonight, but did not get that one to drop.
Just a little strong lift out on that far side.
1:40 to go, fourth quarter. 65-60. Hornets over the Falcons.
Millwood determined to keep the ball out of the hands of Jock Mitchell.
As Harris drives all the way in, missed the layup. Going to the rebound, quickly down the floor to Wilson, all the way in. Layup good for Isaiah Wilson. His first basket of the game. Couldn't have been a bigger one. And Millwood's back within three. 1:25 to go, fourth quarter. We'll take the timeout as well. 65-62, Booker T leads. Back to the OK Center after this here on Squirtle.tv.
So you want to create your future? Discover a path worth traveling down? Find a career to get excited about.
For decades, Career Tech has been training talented, skilled individuals, empowering them to step into a career that fuels not only their life, but the Oklahoma workforce. These individuals are the heartbeat of this state's economy. Individuals just like you. Create your future today at Oklahoma Career Tech.
1:25 to play in the fourth quarter. 65-62, Booker T leading Millwood. As we welcome back out of the break, it will be Booker T basketball. One Hornets. We're trying to give it away a little bit here, Matt. Some late turnovers against Booker T Washington.
I tell you, the pressure right now, a ton weighing down on both of these teams. And Millwood just right now playing really solid defense.
Hornets will have the full length of the floor to go as inbounding on the baseline will be Jamari Simpson. Facing some pressure in the backcourt as Simpson will get it into Jock Mitchell. Mitchell with it near side, takes two dribbles. Third dribble, pass up ahead to Matulis, goes off the rim and out of bounds. And another unforced error that time on Booker T Washington.
Maybe just a little too greedy with 1:15 left. I mean, saw it coming. It was an excellent setup pass, just a touch off of the mark. In fact, that pass almost went in.
Falcons with the basketball, a chance to get within one or tie to take the lead. To tie at 65 as Barrett has it. Backs down Sanders. Leans in, up and an under move with the left hand as he cashes it in again. And Mari Barrett has the Falcons within one. Under a minute to play. Harris near side. Up ahead to Jock Mitchell. Back to Harris. To Simpson. Spin move. Up with a shot. Too strong on the layup. No good. Rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by Booker T. So how about this? The Falcons with an opportunity here to take the lead. Again, they've trailed pretty much this entire game.
You feel the energy just pulsing through the crowd here for this final 35 seconds.
As Wilkes hands back to Goins, bounce pass to Barrett, attacks the rim, bounce pass to Van Buren underneath, missed the layup. The tip-in was no good. Ball's on the floor, picked up by Van Buren. Reverse layup good for Jonathan Van Buren. And Millwood has the lead with 18.3 to go. 66-65, and Millwood wants a timeout. It'll be a full. We'll take 30. 66-65. Back after this, the Tournament of Champions here on Squirtle.tv.
This is game time.
3 to go in the fourth quarter as we welcome you back inside the BOK Center. 66-65, Millwood on top. Justin Goodall alongside Matt Adair. There's a full timeout taken by Millwood. Falcons are out of timeouts. Booker T. Washington, again, with one timeout left here in quarter number 4. And, well, Matt, I guess the question is, if you're Booker T. Washington, where are you going with this final possession?
Boy, I mean, so many weapons to choose from. The thing is, this is a big moment. I mean, a big moment. You've got to be thinking Jock Mitchell is probably going to be the straw that stirs the drink, if you will, to get this team going, whether that is him getting to the rim or just him finding one of his teammates. But he's been a guy they've paid a lot of attention to. We'll see if that continues. The first lead Millwood's had in the fourth quarter, by the way.
66-65. Again, we were tied 32 at halftime. We knew this one would be good tonight as we got a lot of folks standing up out of their seats for this one. Here's the finish. 18 seconds left. Booker T trails by 1. Matulis back near side to Simpson. They still haven't got across the half line. They just do as Harris gets into the front court and Booker T. Washington calls their final timeout. 7.9 to go. Millwood leads by 1. Back after this here on Squirtle.tv.
This is game time. Neptune Game Time creates a high-energy game day atmosphere that your players and fans will love. Every song in our database is 100% lyric safe, which means you can stop screening music for good. Game Time also provides custom messaging to help you promote your upcoming events, concessions, and event-specific announcements. And it gives you the opportunity to sell sponsorships on your station that will generate revenue for your athletic department. Amp up your game day with Game Time.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes
7.9 to go. Millwood on top, 66-65 as Booker T. Washington has called their final timeout. Both teams now with no timeouts. Again, Booker T. Washington does have 5 fouls. Millwood actually has 1 foul to give before they get to the bonus, and we could see the Falcons do that maybe after a few seconds.
I don't think that would be a bad call, especially if you can force the ball into the backcourt and then foul immediately with no timeouts left either way. You force them to re-inbound it and shave a couple of very valuable seconds off the clock.
So Millwood breaks the huddle, back out of the floor. Booker T. Washington awaits him. It'll be Sanders on the far side to inbound. 7.9 seconds to go. Trip to the championship game on the line. Here's the inbound to Mitchell. 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Mitchell had it knocked away, got it back. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and then draws a foul. And you know what? That's not a bad foul if you're Millwood. 2.7 to go.
Third foul on Isaiah Wilson. And down to 2.7, like you said. They had 7.2 to start, so now just a quick inbound and one look.
So Mitchell will inbound. Inbound to Sanders. Sanders for the win from the left wing. No good as it's short. And Millwood comes back and knocks off Booker T. Washington here in the fourth quarter, winning it 66-65. And the Falcons are headed to the championship game tomorrow night at 8:30.
What a game. This one every bit as good as Bill. 2 legacy programs here in Oklahoma that very rarely get to see each other on the basketball court, and it took the full length of this contest to decide who was going to come out on top. Congratulations to Millwood as they move on to that championship game.
So the Falcons win it 66-65. We'll take a break, come back, and wrap up this before we get to our next game. Again, we'll come back to the Tournament of Champions, again, presented by Quick Trip here on Squirtle.tv.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for